Welcome to Football Today on this wonderful Sunday afternoon. I am your host, Carter Ostermiller. I'm here with Andrew Plotnick, Jake Gottweld, and Owen Camaros. And I'm just very excited. Football Sunday's back. How are you boys feeling?
I'm stoked, man. Week 2, week 1, it feels like a blur. I can't believe we're already a week into the season. I'm super excited for week 2. It's awesome.
I'm really excited, and I really hope my fantasy team does better this week.
Yeah, I was going to say week 1, it's the first week of NFL football. Week 2, now you start to figure out who's legit and who, their season might be done. And we'll be talking about that team in a second.
Yeah. Speaking of seasons that could be done, the Eagles and the Vikings played on Thursday Night Football. And, the Vikings go down 0-2. The Eagles are now 2-0. And there's a lot of talk about, these teams. These were both playoff teams. They both won their respective divisions last year. How are we feeling about the Eagles? Let's start off with that.
Oh, I'm feeling absolutely stoked about the Philadelphia Eagles. First of all, DeAndre Swift, what a game. If that is not a Georgia dog right there, I don't know what is. He continued to show how great this team is. Obviously, Jalen Hurts as well with the quarterback sneak. People need to get this in their minds. Just because you can't stop it doesn't mean you want to ban it, because that is not allowed. You cannot just ban a play because you cannot contain it. That is your own fault, and you must get better at it. So the Philadelphia Eagles continue to soar, and we're coming back to that Super Bowl. And I'm telling you, this time we're getting the job done.
Anyone here think that play should be banned?
I
don't think so. I think if everyone can do it,
absolutely not.
Then why not?
Personally, I think it should be.
What?
I just think it's 3 people pushing someone forward. You should have to run to get the first down, not get
He
pushed
is running.
forward.
It's a football play.
Yeah.
He's not
exactly.
really running. He's getting pushed from the back.
I'm sorry. Are
the
the Eagles, are they gaining a yard on that play?
They're gaining 2 to 3.
Does
time.
gaining 1 to 2 to 3 yards, does that constitute having to move your legs to get those yards?
He doesn't really move his legs if you really watch the play. They just push him, and he moves them.
I disagree.
Well,
Would you be okay if the Ravens were doing it?
maybe.
Maybe.
But we don't.
Someone said
Because
the
we play
Ravens
actually
jersey
football.
goes hard.
That
I
Ravens jersey
appreciate it. I
does
appreciate it.
go
Very
hard.
nice.
I actually
for
took
us.
it out of the bag last night, so it's really exciting to wear it today.
Speaking of the Thursday night game, the Vikings are now down 0-2. I think they're fine, though. A lot of debate on it, whether their season's done, but it's week 2. We like to overreact. That's, the sports fan in all of us. So I think this Vikings team is fine. Kirk Cousins, he was great on Thursday night. You got to give him his credit. Justin Jefferson was great. He's better than Darius Slay. He clearly won that matchup. We all saw it coming. Come on. Jefferson's the best receiver in the league. But this Vikings team is not cooked yet. What do you guys think about the Minnesota Vikings?
So I think Kirk Cousins has been playing really well. He had 360 yards and 4 touchdowns last game, 125 rating, and you don't see that out of many quarterbacks that are 33 years old. So he played really well against the Eagles. He played well the week before. It's just been the turnovers for the Vikings. 7 turnovers in the past 2 games, 3 in the red zone in week 1, and that's the reason why they're 0-2.
Can't win football games that way.
Yeah, you can't. You really can't.
Here's the thing with the Vikings is what constitutes a good season for them? Because I think preseason people had aspirations that the Vikings would be making it to the NFC Championship,
Whoa.
being
Well, that's not true at all. People
That-
thought the
you're saying
Vikings
they're
would,
overrated.
yeah, they
They're
thought
the
they were
worst
going to fall
team.
off the
No,
cliff.
I saw
Oh,
the
yeah.
exact opposite.
No,
I
I
don't
saw
know where you
people
saw
saying
that. No way.
I saw people saying that they would be Vikings, Niners, Super Bowl, or NFC Championship.
I'd love to meet the guy who did that because, I think where you saw it. No, I actually do. First things first.
Yeah,
No,
I'll be honest.
yeah,
I
I
didn't
knew.
see first things
No.
first.
No way. That's the only place I saw that.
Yeah.
Can I
Everyone
just
had
say
the
one
Vikings
thing
going
here?
8-9, 7-10, underperforming.
No, this is what happens.
Their
week 2
defense is
after they're 0-2.
horrible.
Yeah,
Now that
they
they're
don't
0-2,
have a
now that
defense.
they're
Kirk
0-2,
Cousins-
this is what people say.
This Vikings team was 13-4 last year with the 31st ranked defense.
With a
Yeah.
negative point
Yes.
differential. Are you kidding me?
That's what
A
I'm getting at.
13-win
That's
team
what
with
I'm
a
getting at.
negative point
That's
differential?
what I'm getting at. This team's defense, they're 0-2 right now, and I can confidently say they're a better roster than they were last year at 0-2. I know they are.
Are you
And the
kidding me?
NFC
Their
West
defense is playing better.
You
They're
said
all-
that's
besides
you
run
said that's an
game.
overreact. I think
no.
you're underreacting.
Besides run game.
I think this season is over for the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
I think I'm
I don't
telling
know
you
about
all right
over.
now. You got Detroit on the come up, and you know what? Jordan Love.
Detroit's defense is good.
I do. I think it's
Oh,
much
okay.
improved. They only
Oh, it
Patrick
is much
Mahomes
improved.
20 points.
It's better.
CJ
It's not
Gardner Johnson
Great.
is
CJ Gardner.
he's really good.
It doesn't
He's
matter.
all right.
It doesn't
Really
matter
good.
that the thing is with the Vikings, yes, their team's a bit better. So is the entire NFC.
Oh, no,
the
I agree.
Packers look
Besides
good.
Arizona.
Yeah, okay.
As
Well,
well.
besides Arizona, the Packers look good. The Niners are going to be great. The Eagles are going to be great.
You're that impressed with Green Bay against the Chicago Bears? Who
Yes,
came in
I am.
dead last,
That's
dead
Jordan
last,
Love's
dead
first-
last place.
We
That's
didn't know anything about Jordan Love. We thought this whole time, he's only had 4 starts in his career, been sitting behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 years, and he finally proved himself. He did a great job. Now it is against the Chicago Bears, but there's going to be vast more competition. I think Jordan Love's going to have a great year.
I think he'll be solid. So.
I think they're a wild card team.
I was impressed with them, to be fair, and that defense, is always pretty good. So, Christian Watson and Aaron Jones got to get healthy if that team's going to, make some damage.
Aaron Jones was amazing last game, though. And Jordan Love, he had the best passer rating in the league week 1. So I think the Packers are definitely legit, and they're here to stay.
Listen, a lot to be determined in the NFC North, all right? We're just starting off with football. And, there's a couple other teams to be talking about. One notable team went down 0-1 and looked really, really bad. And that's the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, I guess this guy just doesn't like week 1s because last year he was terrible on week 1.
Four picks
against the Pittsburgh Steelers last year. And then, the Cleveland Browns just own the Cincinnati Bengals. They do.
Yeah, and that's going to happen. And this is look, the Bengals are going to rebound so well. They've always been good against the Ravens.
No, they are not. No, they are not.
I get you see the Ravens jersey on. I see the Ravens jersey.
Not.
They are going to win this game by at least 2 scores.
Okay.
No,
Let me stop you right there.
way.
Let me stop you right there. Because last year in the playoffs, the Bengals offense put up 17 points. Joe Burrow only 150
Who's
yards
that quarterback
passing.
too?
Tyler Huntley.
Thank you.
And then in week 18 last season as well, same exact thing. Because with Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen in the middle of the field, they've been locked down.
This is
and
what
the
happens.
Ravens defense has become top 5
This is what
since
happens
then.
with good quarterbacks. Good quarterbacks bounce back. Patrick Mahomes is going to do it this week. Joe Burrow is going to do it
Lamar
this week.
Jackson will.
Look at how many injuries the Ravens have.
Well, listen, all due respect to this, the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow, over his last couple seasons as a starter, he's always struggled, had a rocky start to the season, but then it's about that hill, that trajectory. He has a come up during the end of the season. He was a top 3 MVP candidate, obviously. So I think this week it might be a little bit of a rough start considering the fact he's still dealing with that calf injury. Didn't play a lot in the preseason. So I do think the Baltimore Ravens will have a good showing and they may take down Cincinnati Bengals, but don't worry about Joe Burrow. He's going to be fine, but don't expect a superstar performance this week.
I want to
2
hear
scores.
now. Who's winning this football game? Let's go around. Well, start with
I'll start. I got the
Ravens
Ravens winning 27-21.
27-21.
I think it will be hard without Marlon Humphrey. And
a lot of injuries.
There are a lot of injuries.
Dobbins, that's a big debate on whether he would make such of an impact. He's got the talent, but he can't ever stay healthy. Poor guy.
Well, I think it's more about
hopefully best recovery for him.
Yeah, I think it's more about Ronnie Stanley not being in, Tyler Linderbaum. Those are the best 2 offensive linemen.
Linderbaum. When I saw that, I got worried.
And then 2 of the best DBs, Marcus Williams and Marlon Humphrey.
What's the score here? Who's winning this?
As a score prediction, honestly, I do think that Joe Burrow is going to play better than he did last week. The only place to go is up, but I do think the Baltimore Ravens win this game 21-14.
I think that the Bengals win this game 35-24. I think this is a bounce. I think 4 touchdowns for Joe Burrow.
Wow.
Bounce back game. Jamar Chase on my fantasy team, he's going to go for at least 25 points. I think 2 touchdowns from him. This will be an absolute, not a killing, but this will be a comfortable win by the Bengals.
So we'll just have to wait.
Besides Ravens, I was leaning towards Ravens until I saw that injury report. So I am going to pick the Bengals, not mostly, with the most confidence, but yes, I'm going to pick the Bengals. I'd probably say it's not by 2 scores, 28-20 Cincinnati. And I do think my prediction that I would feel really good about is that Jamar Chase bounced back in a major way.
Yeah,
and
easily.
He goes for at least 100 yards. So another just fantastic matchup this week. Chiefs, Jaguars. Chiefs 0-1, Jacksonville 1-0. How are we feeling about a AFC juggernaut matchup in week 2?
Obviously, this is great. It's a rematch of the AFC divisional round, Chiefs, Jags. Of course, we all know Patrick Mahomes went down with injury, but they were still able to scrape by with the help of Chad Henne. But of course, this time they got a healthy Patrick Mahomes and hopefully the return of Travis Kelce and, of course, the return of Chris Jones.
That's the biggest one.
But, Jacksonville, they're on the come up. Trevor Lawrence, he looked pretty good last year with Doug Peterson, and I think they might shock some people. But, we'll see when the game comes on, but I'm excited for it.
So personally, Trevor Lawrence and the Jags are my Super Bowl pick. I think they're going to make the Super Bowl, not win it, but I do think they're going to make the Super Bowl, and I think the Chiefs will start off 0-2 this season. I do not think they will bounce back. I know Travis Kelce is back and Chris Jones is back. Those are 2 of their best players, but Kadarius Toney might have a game today. I'm not even going to lie. I think he's going to do pretty well. But the Jaguars' offense is just too unstoppable.
You have like a crystal ball to see that one because I'm not seeing a Kadarius Toney.
I think
I
they're
was
going to
about to
go
say
back
after
to him.
last
I
week-
think they're going to go back to him because he had a
You
horrible
think
game
Patrick
last
Mahomes
week.
trusts him after giving up like Patrick Mahomes pick 6 because it hits off Kadarius Toney's hands? Look, here's the thing: the Chiefs' last game was bad, and they lost for one reason. Patrick Mahomes had to throw to Kadarius Toney a bunch. Guess what? This week, Kelsey's back. He's not throwing to Toney anymore. He has so many good talent. There's so much talent on the Chiefs roster. Chris Jones is back, and I simply just think that Patrick Mahomes is going to have a very good game, bounce back game. It's going to be over.
But what about the Jaguars' offense?
It's good.
It'll be.
It's going to be a shootout.
I guarantee you, if I had to make a pick, the Chiefs win this game. There's no way the Kansas City Chiefs go down 0-2.
Yeah.
Guaranteed Chiefs win tonight or today.
I just don't agree.
I'm guaranteeing it. Chiefs are winning.
Not happening.
All right, so QB scramble. Our guy Aaron Rodgers. He went down with a Achilles tear. Only had 4 plays, I believe, in his debut with the Jets. So, how are we feeling about the New York Jets, and who do we think that should be at QB1 right now? Should it still be Zach Wilson? You guys have anyone else in mind?
I do. I have an opinion for you guys. I'm not sure how you're going to like it, but it's Carson Wentz. And here's my reasoning. Before you kill me and laugh at me about Carson Wentz, yes, I know he's not on a roster, and I know he had a rough season last year. But here's the thing: this Jets offensive line, there's some question marks, and of course, obviously, Aaron Rodgers went down because that Buffalo Bills defense got after him, sacked him. Achilles went bye-bye. So here's the thing: we need a guy who knows how to evade pressure. Now, look, Carson Wentz, yes, he gets sacked a lot, but here's the thing: we need someone who can scramble and get out of that pocket, who's not going to get killed behind that offensive line. And the thing is, we need someone who has a little bit more veteran experience. Carson Wentz, of course, being 30 years old, being a seasoned pro. He's played the game for a while, been on a couple different rosters, different teammates. And, of course, Carson Wentz succeeds most when he has a great running game. Everyone remember back to that 2017 season. They had Jay Ajayi. They had LeGarrette Blount. They had Corey Clement. They had an amazing running game. The Jets had that as well with Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook, Michael Carter. And Carson Wentz has never had a stud like Garrett Wilson to throw to. So if you need a replacement just for a little bit until maybe by some miracle Aaron Rodgers can come back, they should give Carson Wentz a call.
First off, Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Terry
like,
McLaurin is a stud. Terry McLaurin's a great wide receiver. Yeah,
I don't know,
Pittman was
though. Garrett
Second
Wilson level talent.
Let me ask you this.
I think
When
McLaurin's
was the
up
last time Carson Wentz was a good quarterback, an average quarterback, a quarterback you could start? Legitimately since 2018.
I think that Colts
I
team-
think, to be
I think
fair,
he was
with
solid
in
in Colts.
2021
He was
with
not
the
solid.
Indianapolis Colts, he was a solid quarterback. Now, yes, in the biggest moment when they needed him, of course, he didn't do so well. He turned the ball over.
The whole team played bad.
They had a poor performance against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
They put all the blame on Carson
Yeah.
Wentz, which I think
They
was
did.
unfair and
They
unwarranted.
did.
And here's the thing: you don't need Carson Wentz to go out there and hit home runs like Aaron Rodgers. We are all expecting this Jets team to be full of superstars, be super explosive. You just need Carson Wentz to game manage, play a smart role, let the defense take care of him, run the ball, and be a good quarterback.
But that's not what Carson Wentz does. If you've actually watched Carson Wentz play, what he is, he's a gunslinger, and he just throws the ball deep, and that's what he likes to hit. So he's not going to do what the Jets need him to do. He's just going to try force the ball downfield, and that's where issues go awry.
Who's your pick? Who's your pick?
Who else are we thinking?
I'd say Zach. I think they should stay with Zach Wilson.
Okay.
I agree 100%.
He's mobile. He can get out of the pocket.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's not many good options. I'm not going to lie. And Zach Wilson, he learned under Aaron Rodgers for the entire offseason. And I think Zach Wilson is definitely the pick here.
Yeah. I agree with you, but I agree with you for a different reason. I'm sorry, Jets fans. I'm sorry. Your season's over. You're not making the playoffs. You're not going to do anything. I know you guys had aspirations.
Ben Watson,
I know.
cover your ears.
I know that this was like this is going to be our season. We're going to go back to, the Mark Sanchez days, whatever. This season's over. Accept that. Stick with Zach Wilson, and next year Aaron Rodgers will come back, and that will be maybe a better season.
What if Zach Wilson plays good against Dallas today? What if he plays well? Say they win. Do you think their season's over still?
Yes, I do.
I don't know. Then
Against one of the best defenses in the
if
league.
Zach
This
Wilson
coming from an Eagles fan.
defeats Dallas, that defense
That would be a
and plays
statement
well,
win right
yeah.
there.
There's no way
You know
this
how many-
season's
you know
over.
how many random quarterbacks have had incredible games and have thrown for like 4 touchdowns against
He's
great
not random.
Mike
He's a
White
drafted
on the
second
Jets.
overall.
Mike White on the Jets.
Like who?
But look, they've invested a lot into this kid. I mean, Zach Wilson, let's not forget, he's the second overall
Second
pick.
overall.
They took him over guys like Mac Jones, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, and a lot of those guys, whether or not you think that they've had good or bad showings, they invested a lot into Zach Wilson, and they're a quarterback away. I think that they believe
That's the problem. They're a quarterback away.
I know, but I believe that with Aaron Rodgers, this tutelage, this season isn't completely over yet.
Yeah, I agree.
We need to sit. Wait, it's only week 2. We need to sit and wait and see what he does.
Aaron
Why
Rodgers,
do
he
people-
wasn't there to teach Zach Wilson. He was there to win football games, and he can't do that anymore. And neither can Zach Wilson.
But why do people stay away from the phrase defense wins championships?
Because
that
offense
defense
wins games.
But
and you have to win games
that
to make
defense
the
is the top
championship.
3 in the league.
What did the Jets not have last year when Breece Hall went down? Was a run game. If you can
Run
run
game.
the ball and play defense, you can make the playoffs.
Absolutely.
I saw a Minnesota Vikings team go to the playoffs simply off Adrian Peterson's legs with Ponder. Okay.
And that
You can't tell me that if this Jets defense doesn't play well, that Zach Wilson can't make the playoffs with 7 spots available. Okay. This team can 100% make the playoffs. Their season's not over. Let's see how they play against Dallas. Do they have to beat Dallas? No. If this kid can play well against Dallas, then this team still has a chance.
and as you were saying about the running game, there's definitely teams are going to stack the box against a great running game, and it will open up Zach Wilson for having the opportunity to find open receivers and be better. So I think the Jets season is not over at all, and they will be a playoff team.
All right.
Here we go.
So enough about the New York Jets.
My
Even
favorite
though we all
segment.
love the New York Jets. We're doing draw that logo. So doesn't matter what color. Everyone pick a marker. Or 2.
Houston. Who wants to start with the Texans?
Yeah, does
not
anyone-
me. Somebody
I'm
over
not
there.
starting.
You got the Texans.
I'm just handing the
You got the
markers.
Texans.
All right.
You got the
This
Texans.
is
All
going
right.
to be a Kelly Green Houston.
Give him
Texans.
the-
Jake's
Or
going
just
to
give him the
start
red and
with
blue.
Yeah,
the
we'll give
Houston
you the red
Texans.
marker.
We're going
Take
to
the
do
red
it.
and
It's
blue.
going to be fast. We're going to,
All right, we'll go.
let's be quick.
Alrighty.
Draw. And then after you're done, you're going to, show your little art project.
All right. No promises.
Yeah, go.
All right, here
Go
we
on,
go.
Houston Texans. And we'll just be very judgmental too.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Is that a dead
Whoa,
bird?
what is that?
That is not the Houston Texans.
Uh,
Looks like you're drawing the Chargers logo.
Wait,
It looks like he's
what
drawing a
is he drawing?
sombrero with a star on it.
What is he drawing?
Honestly, I can't be this critical because I'm going to do even worse. But
Okay, no, I see. it.
Agreed, but what's that shape? That's not even the shape
Yeah.
of their logo.
Listen, he's not a Texans fan.
Exactly.
All right.
All
Let's show it.
let's
All right,
show
show
it.
that
thing
Oh,
off.
God.
Here we go. Houston Texans,
Okay.
new logo.
and let's compare it to the actual logo, which is definitely not even close.
Oh. I
Oh,
got,
you got
well,
the shape wrong.
I
You
got,
got
I
the-
got the colors wrong.
I
you got
think,
the colors right.
I
but
got the
shape
scheming wrong now. You know what?
I think that's
Hard-
that
hard-
logo is exactly what the Houston Texans franchise is. So
Oh, that's
Hey, CJ Stroud's
call me
gonna put them back on the map.
oh, your Eagles.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
you would have
well.
been like Picasso on
Oh,
this,
yeah,
right?
well.
Yeah, you would have.
Not gonna lie. How do you draw? an
can't
eagle?
look at his shirt.
Right,
Even
don't
though
look
it's
at
not the
it, no.
logo, but
Go looking.
It's gonna be so bad.
It's a bird.
I'll give you a hint. Remember, you got to draw the E the correct way.
Hit it into an eagle.
I forgot that there is an
There's an
in the
E.
Eagles
It's
logo.
different than every other logo.
Yeah.
That's why it's
What
the
am I
best. It's
doing?
unique.
I don't, it's not the Vikings logo.
That look
All right,
nice.
whatever.
That's the best logo. Come
Oh,
on.
I
Not
don't know
even.
about that.
That logo is amazing, and you all know it.
It's all right.
My favorite actually logo is the OG Dolphins logo. I love
That
that
is a good
logo.
I like the
logo.
Broncos logo. It's a good logo. Let's see.
Okay.
There's so
Well,
many memes of the Broncos logo.
Well, yeah, because they, paid,
So-
Man,
paid
what are
Russell
you
Wilson.
drawing? The
That's
Jets
so
logo
good.
over
This
here?
is so good.
All right, just show your eagle or whatever
Oh,
that is.
boy. Oh, boy.
You're not an art major,
Oh,
right? Like,
man.
Wow.
you're not. A,
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, there's no E in that.
I know.
did-
No,
you
there
did
is.
try.
There's
You
an
did
E
try.
right here. There's an E right here.
Where's the? I don't even see an.
It looks like a.
give me the board. We don't want to look at that anymore.
Okay. The E's right
All right,
there.
here we
All right,
go.
what's up next?
New England
Oh, my
Patriots.
word.
Oh.
It's red and blue over there.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Here,
there
give
Oh
you
it.
go.
no.
Saved
Little
it.
save, yeah.
I got better hands than Justin
Darius
Jefferson.
Toney?
Nah, I said Justin Jefferson after that fumble.
Oh, that was
That's
What
the
is
bad.
this
best
even-
receiver in the
I
league.
gotta be
Wasn't that
honest.
great?
I got.
Well, that's the reason why they lost the game.
This is. I'm pretty sure we're drawing logos, not slandering the best receiver in the league right now.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
but well, look, you guys all get to slander me in a moment because I actually don't remember
What
what the
is
New
he
England
doing?
Patriots logo looks like. I think it's something like this, but I also know that this is going to be really bad.
I don't think it's something.
Yeah.
like that.
I don't. isn't
Oh,
it-
okay. I see what he's
Yeah,
saying.
you know what? It's somewhat like this. Now,
At this point, just show it.
yeah, no.
Yeah, he's got to do the face, you know.
Are you drawing a? Are you drawing a?
It's there, yeah,
Are you
that's
drawing a
what-
bomb pop?
All right,
That's
here
what
we
that
go.
looks like.
That is what that
Alright,
It looks like a bomb pop. over
Something
there.
like that. Do that there. Stuff on the side.
That's something.
Wait, that's
Whatever
actually
this-
pretty good.
He's got the idea.
It looks
that's-
like one of those
yeah.
corn doggy logos.
All right, here we
All right,
go.
Show it off.
Shout out corn doggy
How close?
over there.
Right there.
So that
To this camera?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That's
Man, that's something.
I forgot
Tom
the
Brady would love
start.
that.
Yeah, Tom Brady. Well, look, Tom Brady doesn't like the Patriots anymore. That's about as good as the Patriots are going to be this year.
Mac Jones looked good,
Saints.
though.
Oh,
Mac
my
Jones
New
favorite
Orleans
looking
Saints.
good.
Oh, all right.
New Orleans Saints. You drawing one?
I want to do one.
Oh, yeah, do one. No, fair
Yeah.
enough. That means
All
that
right.
I have to do less of them.
Obviously, of course, looking in at other games today. What games are you guys excited for? I know that I am excited to watch the Chargers and the Titans. Obviously, Austin Eckler going down, so we have Joshua Kelly seeing that he can have another big showing.
This is terrible.
What do you guys think?
I'm not really excited for that game. I think the Titans are going to be horrible this season.
Yeah, I was about to
But
say, I don't
I'm
know.
excited for 49ers Rams. I think the
Ooh, that
Rams.
should be another good showing.
I have a hot take. I feel like I think the Rams are going to be good this year.
I think the
Like-
Rams. I agree with you. I think the Rams will be decent, but I also think as much as
7 and
as
10
much
never
as,
look so good.
as much as we enjoy
9 and 8.
overreacting,
Oh boy!
Oh wow!
Wow! Look at
Okay.
that.
that's not terrible.
It's the
as
right
much as-
idea.
It looks
I mean,
like an
It's the
orange
right
Patrick
idea,
Star.
yeah.
it would look better if the Saints had like a smiley
does.
face on their logo. I
It
think,
does.
you know.
Oh, I'm up next. All right. What disaster can we draw now?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh.
Oh, here we
Draw
go.
You know,
Charlie's
it's better
There
that
we go.
you drew his Eagles, and then now you
I
get
guess
to
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now let's
All
see.
right.
Let's see who's better at drawing the other
destroy
person's
his Ravens.
logos.
Okay, here we go.
If I had to draw this, I wouldn't look like a fan anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say
I'm
if I
happy
have to
this
draw,
isn't
if I
mine.
have to draw my Seahawks,
Yeah.
I should preface this. I'm wearing the Giants jersey. I lost
That's
a bet. I lost a
really
bet
good.
badly, and I said that Alabama was going to beat Texas. My roommate
This
said
is
that Texas
insane.
was beating
You know what?
Alabama.
This is
I
genuinely
think this one's
good.
pretty
That's actually good.
I
This
think
is
that's
genuinely
actually.
good.
How about
That
that?
is good.
That looks
That's
like
genuinely
pretty
good.
That's good.
Who's that Angry Bird? It looks like an
The
Angry
green
Bird.
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know the one that you know
you
the
drew
one
our
with
other
boomerangs?
logo
Oh,
though.
all right.
You drew our other one, but that's still
That's
pretty good.
I mean,
That's
that's the
pretty
best
good.
one so far. That's the main one. You guys are all
Oh,
drawing
another
your
bird.
teams. Oh my
Another
God.
Oh, how
bird,
about
man.
that?
You want to draw my team, or should I embarrass myself drawing my team? All you. You know what? All you. I'll make the decision for you. I want to see
Okay.
this.
I can't really draw a bird.
You
That's
say
my-
you're a
that's my biggest
Seahawks
problem.
fan. You want to explain the origins of that
Yeah,
Giants
so
jersey?
the origins of the Giants jersey, I was explaining this. I had a bet with my roommate. I had Alabama. He had Texas. Alabama embarrassed themselves.
am I doing?
I said to him, so what do I owe you? What do I got to do? He said, I know that you like going on air, and I know you're going on air for Today's Sports. Next time you go on air, you got to wear my jersey. So at least he gave me the Saquon jersey and not,
I can't
I think
show
he had a
this.
Daniel Jones jersey.
Oh,
So
who wants to wear a Daniel Jones
Oh,
jersey?
boy.
This looks like the
Apparently him.
Panthers
Draw-
logo.
You get
Imagine
draw
spending
an
money on a
eyeball.
Daniel Jones jersey.
$40 million, and they
You know
lost
what's the
by 40
funniest thing
points.
is that all the Giants fans are like, "Oh, they're gonna beat Dallas this week."
Oh my word! Hold up, turn that
Oh,
around.
yeah, turn that. Yeah, you
I
gotta show
think I
that.
drew the Panthers logo by accident.
No, I don't think you drew any logo. That
Why does he have whiskers? That's a Seahawk.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Or is that
Yeah.
a beak?
It looks like a blue.
this is the worst one.
I said I can't-
What's
I
with
can't
the,
draw a
what's with like
bird.
the little stand at the end?
I was trying to draw a beak.
Oh boy.
It's
Oh my word!
you try.
It does look like the Panthers logo though.
Yeah.
Trust
Oh,
me.
man.
I don't think it
Trust
looks
me.
like any logo. I got to be honest.
It was blue. It was blue. All right, so we're gonna move off from drawing.
Thank
We're
God.
going to rate some fits for these NFL players. You know,
Okay.
some drip. You know, you like your Ravens jersey. That's a little fan favorite right there. So
Oh wow!
OBJ.
no.
Oh yeah,
no.
yeah.
All right, on a
2
scale of one
touchdowns
to,
today.
on a scale
Two
of 1 to 10,
touchdowns
you know,
today.
0 touchdowns today,
Yeah.
and where on earth did he wear
what,
this
what
fit?
are we
at?
ranking this though? Scale of 1 to 10.
You know, it's just giving me Russell Westbrook vibes. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling that. I don't know if it's a dress or a
I need
kilt.
numbers here.
But you know, I do appreciate the chain, so I'll give it a solid 2.
I love the chain, so yeah.
I'll give him that just for the
Like
chain.
legitimately, I don't know why he wore this. I don't know what the occasion was. The jewelry looks nice. The socks look weird. Why is he wearing a
I have the
kilt?
same socks.
Throw them away, please.
I think he looks happy
Uh,
though. Like that's what matters.
like,
I'll
That's
give-
the Met Gala.
That
It's
is
the
the
Met-
Met Gala.
it's the Met Gala.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
They
I'll
have
give
to
him-
dress like
so that
that.
makes sense.
They do,
Then,
they
then
do.
you that raises the rating because you
Besides
have to
him,
wear
Linda
you
Beckham.
have to
But
wear
going
interesting
sleeveless
stuff.
is crazy.
Yeah, well,
Going sleeveless at a
nice
Met Gala.
skirt, nice
Two is
tats.
a little-
But
I mean, it's interesting choice.
I'm giving that a 4. I'm giving it a 4. I
Yeah,
like the
it's same.
accessories.
I'm
I'd
gonna
take
give it-
5. I like the
I'm gonna
chain.
give it a
Yeah, I like the
3 point. I'm
accessories.
gonna give it a 3.2.
3.2.
Still sticking with it.
No,
Oh,
no
our
way.
boy
I mean,
Kyler.
Oh,
Ew.
that hurts my
man.
eyes.
I mean, what?
That's as good as
He looks like a
is.
walking booger. Like, what is that? I mean, dude, you would never catch me wearing a lime green suit like that. That's wild.
You know the funniest thing? I saw him in an airport once in Phoenix, and he's shorter than I am, and he doesn't look like a football player. He's a great football player, but like you
No,
see,
he's not.
Yeah, I don't know about great.
You
He's,
know,
a, he's,
Kyler
a, fun-
Murray,
he's a
you
good
know,
football player.
He is short enough to be a highlighter, and that's what he looks like. He gets a solid 4 for that fit.
4. I give it like a -2.
Yeah, his
Yeah, I
body,
give that one a
his
1.
bodyguards are taller than him.
He
That's the
literally
best part.
looks
That
like
one's a
a
1.
piece
Yeah.
of candy.
2.1.
That's generous.
Ooh,
Oh, that's drip. That's drip.
nice. I can't lie. I mean,
10. That's a 10.
Yeah, I think
That's a 10.
I'd say 9.
Look
but
at that jacket.
I think the hat's a little. I'm not a big whatever that hat is, but I like the jacket.
I like the glasses as well with
Yeah.
like the
I mean,
silver
yeah, I don't expect
outline.
anything less from him.
look,
so.
I'm just not a big Cam Newton fan, but I'll respect where respect, like credit where
Super
credit's
Cam?
due.
Come on.
Yeah.
That is a very nice.
colors-
Oh, and look at the bracelet.
Yeah, I was gonna
purple
say
and
the
the blue.
bracelets are nice and the watch is nice.
Super Cam.
His
Super
pose
fly.
is nice. It's
Yeah, this is
9.5.
This is 9-10 easy.
9.5.
All right, so we're going to blind rank wide receivers. Pretty simple. We're going to see a group of wide receivers, rank them. So we're going to start with Julio Jones.
Are we going all time here or?
All
Yeah,
time.
you gotta be all
this is
time.
all time.
Right
All
now,
time.
Yeah, no,
I-
that's
so-
why I was
yeah,
confused.
There's going to be 5 of them. Where would you rank Julio? This is blind ranking, so we got to put him in a spot.
1 to 5.
Yeah, 1 to 5. So where are we going to put Julio? I like 2.
I
for
was gonna
Julio.
say,
I like 2
2.
as well.
Because here's
I
the
like
thing.
2.
Here's what I know. Whenever I see these, it's always going to be like they give you 3 good players all around the same thing, and then the last 2 players, it's like Jalen Rager and Calvin
Better not
Johnson.
be
Yeah,
Kadarius
yeah.
Toney.
Go
That's
for
how it
3
is.
maybe just to be a little bit safer.
No, 2. I'm
He's
thinking.
like,
No,
he's
no,
a top 5 wide
This
receiver.
is
all time.
wide receivers in
Or
general.
top 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I feel like
We'll run with it.
I like 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
2.
Consensus is 2. Okay.
Consensus
Okay.
2.
Oh,
Oh, Michael Irvin.
3.
Playmaker.
I'd go
3,
3 on
3
that
or
one.
4. 3
All
or
right,
4.
the trend is
We'll do
3.
3. We'll do 3 on
Gotta
this
do
one.
3 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be too risky.
Great player.
Think
Before
our
my
list-
time.
1.
1.
Is he
One.
better than Julio? He is.
Yes, he is.
We're gonna say it.
Yes,
he is.
Here's
Yes,
the
he
thing.
is.
Here's my only point. The problem with this is then we're gonna get Jerry Rice or Randy Moss.
Okay,
and we're
but
gonna
let me
stick
ask
them
you
in
this.
4 and 5,
Is he
and
cl-
we're gonna
is he-
look
This
like
is
the
blind.
biggest
We don't
idiots.
know.
Is he closer to Julio Jones or to being like the same as Julio Jones, or is he closer to being worse?
What's the
Than
consensus though?
Michael.
We
I
have
would-
two
He's
I
and
one.
four
He's
established.
one for
As much
sure.
as I'd hate
He's
to
one
admit
for
this,
sure.
I would put him 4, and I feel
No,
bad.
I
I
about
think
it.
we should.
But
I think we should listen to this. We've been going a little high. Let's go safe. Let's go 4.
That's not safe. This is Calvin Johnson.
Yeah,
But it's-
hey, it could be Jerry Rice on the next slide.
Here's my point.
You
Would you
never-
rather look? What looks worse, Calvin Johnson at 4 or Jerry Rice at 4?
Should we flip a coin real quick, like on the coin flip? All right, heads. You get to put them at 4. Tails, we get them.
Wait.
Tails 1. It was
Let's
tails.
go.
All right, 1.
Calvin Johnson 1.
And-
It's- wait.
Dang.
It's not the worst thing ever.
Not the
It
worst
is.
thing ever.
It is.
It's like we
It
won the
is.
second.
So,
He's like the second best wide receiver all
so
time.
he might be the second best wide receiver of all time.
This is my
uh,
point. They always do
So
this
we're
to
putting
us.
him at 4.
We're putting him at 4, and
Four.
it's going to be Jerry Rice at 5.
Jalen Rager.
Yeah.
Jalen Rager.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Well,
All right, dude. That
that's-
Randy Moss one was such a curveball. Besides Moss,
Julio
is a
should have
good
been 5. No, 4.
No,
My
no,
fault.
no.
Michael Irvin
should have
5.
been 5.
I would put Michael Irvin 5.
Look, AB's
Now that I
prime.
know.
AB's prime is better than Julio's.
Yes, it is.
But I
That's
would
what I'm
say
saying.
Julio overall is better than AB.
It'd be
be honest.
Moss, Calvin Johnson, AB. I think AB
Just
is
to
great.
just to recap our list, we went Julio Jones at 2, Michael Irvin at 3, Calvin Johnson at 1,
Calvin's a
Randy
beast.
Moss at 4.
I'm sorry.
Did we know
Antonio
Moss was
Brown.
going to be there
I
though?
apologize
No, we did not.
for our
We did
ranking.
not.
We
That's
put
really
this
bad.
decision on a coin flip, and there's nothing wrong with that. The NFL does it every time it goes to overtime. You know.
Right.
That's really bad.
Jeez, Josh.
That's really bad.
Okay, it's fine.
All right, here we go.
All right, so that's clipped. We're gonna be looking at some clips, reacting to them right here. Commanders, Cardinals game. Howell's rolling out, running.
Oh,
And
my
the
God.
ref, the ref just
Yeah.
gets knocked down, but you know what? He's unfazed. He just throws that flag. Unfazed.
Was that the Undertaker?
Oh yeah, it's Undertaker right there. Gets right up, throws that flag,
now we got
unfazed.
to fight. Too.
Some
I
beef
was gonna
going
say,
on,
that
but
was
you
a-
know,
that was a rough hit.
if that ref who just fell down gets in there, beef is settled.
Yeah, I think we
Because
need
he's
to,
him.
I think we need to see that.
Oh,
ref
do you
versus-
see that flag? bro?
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I think we
that's
need
the play of the game there.
I think we need to see that ref versus Pat McAfee on the next episode of SmackDown.
All right, that was a great clip. Justin Jefferson, he has more receiving yards than any player in Chicago Bears history. We're gonna actually blow this one
Oh,
out.
that is a wonderful clip
oh.
right there. Who doesn't
So
love that?
what do y'all think about that rule?
I
I love it. I
Oh,
love
the
the rule.
touchback?
I
don't
love
like
the
it. I don't
touchback
like it.
rule.
I think it should be penal. I think it should get penalized. I think it should be like backed up, maybe 10 or 20
What
yards.
are you being
I
penalized
know,
for?
I think it's great.
What's
I think
the
it's a great
penalty?
rule.
Look,
You're fumbling the ball. If you fumble the ball any other place on the field, it's right there. You know. I think. Come on. That if the Vikings score there, this is a different game, 100%.
Yeah, but that's his fault.
You know it.
He's getting greedy. He's trying to extend it. You have 4 plays from the 1 yard line. You're easily
This is
getting
the
it.
risk taking.
It's the risk of trying to go for a touchdown.
Here's
Second,
my,
but
here's
there's
my,
still 30
look,
seconds.
here's my
There's
point with
still
this.
30
The NFL and the rules of the NFL are favored so much towards the offense that to have a play like this where the defense makes a huge play, well, I'm not sure how much it was the defense and how much it was Jefferson getting greedy, but you get my point.
Yeah.
For the defense to be able to force a turnover here and get the ball at the 20, I agree with that rule. I think it's a
I
good
agree.
rule.
completely
You know what?
agree. I
He's
think
still the best receiver in the NFL, and that's all that matters, right?
He's the best
And he is.
receiver in the league.
And he's better than any
0-2
Chicago Bears
team.
receiver of all time. Chicago's a poverty franchise.
150
85.
150
Who cares?
yards plus in his
Yeah.
first 2 games.
Oh yeah,
That's
he's the
his
best
highest
receiver.
rate.
No
He's
doubt. Him and
unbelievable.
Tyreek are 1A, 1B.
Unbelievable.
Justin Jefferson should be up there.
W moment of the day. Number 1 victory royale. Travis Kelce is back
Let's
after
go.
missing the last week of
Please
football.
say my fantasy team.
Travis Kelce, thank you, God. I mean, like, I have Pat Mahomes in fantasy. This is going to help me. It's going to help a lot of people. It's going to help
Helping
the
me.
Kansas City Chiefs and that guaranteed W that they're going to have against the Jacksonville Jaguars. There's no doubt in my mind that Kansas City Chiefs are winning this game today, especially with that guy back and Chris Jones.
I mean,
Kansas City Chiefs are winning this game.
regardless of your fantasy team, I mean, who just doesn't love to watch Travis Kelce play football? I mean, he's one of the most entertaining players.
Best player in his position.
Absolutely, he's
Might be dating Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
I mean,
Might be,
yeah.
might
I
be,
saw
might be.
the
Player
The
I-
friendship bracelet.
I saw the friendship
yeah.
bracelet.
I mean, he's a player on and off the field. He can't both
He
together.
is.
Oh,
He is. Do you watch his podcast with his brother?
Oh, yeah. Well, New
Funny.
Heights.
So funny.
I can't wait.
But I mean, that's all we got today. Thank you guys for tuning in with us at for Football Today. I'm your host, Carter Ostermiller, Andrew Plotnick, Jake Gottweld, and Owen Camaros. Thank you so much for tuning in with us, and have a great Sunday and enjoy your football today. Thank you.
Peace.
Adios.